Yeah, audio social media is really on the rise. You can see there's Clubhouse, which is audio only social media, is making a sensation, and a lot of people really want to use that. But it's in invite only beta, so not really many people can access that. So not really many people can access that. And today I want to show you another social media, which is Dialup. It's quite interesting social media, audio only. As for why audio social media is on the rise, I believe it's because of wireless headphones. People can use the wireless headphones all the time, everywhere. And another reason is probably people are a little bit tired of making video calls, and also making video calls is more stressful compared to audio. So that's maybe the reason. By the way, if you would like to receive more technology reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe. So let's just take a look. Dial-up. It's a voice chat. It's voice chat app. Voice chat app. They can connect you to strangers. It's totally, you can just talk to strangers on a phone. That's it's not a new thing, but they use an interesting way to integrate that. And how does this work? Is if you sign up, they will just call you on certain time, on certain point in time. Then they will ring your phone, and you will have one-on-one conversation with the other people. So they will match up you with a random guy. Dial-up will call both of you. Then you two will pick up the phone, then start having a conversation. And they meet people based on your particular interest. Let's say if you are interested in technology, interested in web technology, then they will also match you with the other person who's also very interested in web. Then you two can talk. And this is their claim, how this will be interesting. Because if you just randomly match you with some other people, they will not be that interesting, because you may not know what to talk. But if you match someone who has similar interests to you, then you will definitely have a lot of common topics to talk about. There are some reviews about this. People say at first they use the experience was quite good, because you will be he will was always matched with somebody who is also interested in the things in technology, in programming. Then they had a lot of really good conversations. But after a while, it kind of diluted a lot of other random, because it ran out of the matrix. So it started to match you with some really remotely similar people. It basically is not that similar. Then you started to having not so good conversations. And that's just what I saw how other people find this. I think that can be true, because I don't think Dialup has a lot of user base, so it's harder to match when you don't really have the big number of users. And if these really couldn't match it properly, it would just be not that interesting, not that effective, and people will not like to use it too much. So that's the thing. And this kind of service, in my opinion, is all come down with the community building. How can you build the meaningful community? How can you match people really effectively? That's a thing, because that's been such services for a very long time. You can always see when internet first started, there were a lot of chat rooms that match people one-on-one to have one-on-one text communication. And it wasn't a good. I tried a few, and you just don't know what to talk, and you always start a conversation the same way. Where are you from? How old are you? And what are you interested in? The kind of very basic thing. And also when you always feel like you need to repeat yourself to introduce yourself, and that's because it's just a match random guy. If you can match people based on their interests, you can just start the topic from your common interest. That will be much more interesting. And also, this kind of text-based was started, I think, early 2000. And after that, there were also video-based communication, but there's a lot of bad stuff happening in that kind of format, because you just random match to people, and they can have a lot of bad intention and also a lot of scams. So that's why this kind of community building is important. If you can really build a meaningful community, then people will use it, and it's just really like that. This kind of service, when you get bigger, you will have more and more people involved, and you will also attract some people like scammers to your service. They will just drop your quality of service down so much. So how to control this quality, I think that will be a crucial thing, because you just take one back call for the user to drop to really stop using this service. So how can Dialup overcome this? This is what I am interested in. And so far, this app is on iOS and Android, kind of interesting. And you also try to use this retro styles pictures to let you maybe have some nostalgic feeling about the very early stage of the internet, landline, the kind of things. So yeah, that's all I want to share with you today. And if you want to try it out, try getting a car. You can sign up on their website. I will put their website on the description down below. And by the way, if you would like to receive more technology reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is my greatest encouragement to make more videos like this. And other than that, take care, and I will see you next time.